Welcome to London, England, where the Vikings and the Saints are ready to kick off the NFL's International Series. The beauty and pageantry of London has made its way to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, where the fans have gathered to take in their first dose of American football in 2022. A celebration of the game for fans both old and new in England. And as we get ready to start our day, we start it with the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner, followed by the first performance in an International Series game of God Save the King. Wow, what a moment. 70 years it's been God Save the Queen, but since the passing of Queen Elizabeth, now God Save the King here in Great Britain. Cool moment as we start off our International Series day in London with the Saints and the Vikings alongside Mark Sanchez. I'm Kevin Kugler. And Mark, let's start with the Saints. They go marching in, and they come marching in a little short-handed to London.
Definitely short-handed. Jameis Winston, Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara. That's a huge blow to their offense. But we're going to see Andy Dalton. He's got to be steady on the boat today, and his number one target has to be Chris Olave. First month in the league, rookie. Game 4. I need 100 yards. I need 10 catches. I need touchdowns. I need production. And don't forget about Taysom Hill, too. We got a steady dose of Taysom Hill coming up. The Saints are going to have to unload that playbook to stay competitive in this matchup.
Well, when you talk production with the Vikings, it's a pretty good combination. Kirk Cousins to Justin Jefferson. We saw that combo big in week 1. Not so big in weeks 2 and 3.
Well, Justin Jefferson, Jay Jettas, if you will. I mean, the guy exploded on the scene against their rivals in the NFC North, the Green Bay Packers, and they handled him. He went off, right? Well, the last 2 weeks, 40-something yards receiving, 14 yards receiving in week 3. Detroit got physical with him, and that's going to be the same game plan this week against the New Orleans Saints. They're going to be physical at the line of scrimmage, try and hit him in press coverage. He's got to have a plan for press coverage if he wants to be active today.
Well, we have this game well covered with stars on both sidelines. First to the Saints sideline on our partner, Laura Oakley.
Hi, Kevin. Jameis Winston came into this week dealing with back and ankle injuries. They brought him to London, watching how he healed, but Dennis Allen said his body just didn't respond as fast as it did the last couple of weeks. But after going through 4 quarterbacks last season, Allen said that's exactly why we have Andy Dalton. However, Dalton's job is tougher today. No Michael Thomas or Alvin Kamara. Allen told me with that rib injury, he was concerned Kamara couldn't protect the ball or himself. Now over to my sideline sister with the Vikings. Hi, Jamie Erdahl.
Hi, Laura. Thank you. Let me paint a picture how an NFL team typically travels to a game. Head coach and general manager front row, coaches, coordinators, and players as you work backwards. Not the Vikings, not this week. Head coach Kevin O'Connell told me the plane the Vikings took Thursday night to Friday morning to London, it had 50 lay-flat seats. He told his staff all the players will be in those beds. He relied on the sports science. We've heard Kevin O'Connell is influencing this team in a positive way. They want to play for him, Kevin.
No doubt they want to play well for him as well. They're going to have a chance to play defense for Kevin O'Connell, or rather offense first, because the Saints win the toss and they defer. Minnesota football to start this game, and out comes Kirk Cousins. 62% completion percentage, his lowest since 2014. 253 yards a game, 5 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. But he's got a trio, Mark Sanchez, of wide receivers and Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, and KJ Osborne that he's thrilled to have by his side.
Well, that's a 3-headed monster from the wide receiving core. But look for these guys to really establish that running game early in this game. And don't forget these motions. They're going to have to move these guys around to free them up.
Little pyrotechnics haze still in the air as we start this game. Quick swing pass to get Jefferson involved early, and Jefferson close to the first down, tossed out of bounds by Marshawn Lattimore near the 35. And offensively for the Minnesota Vikings, Christian Darrisaw along the left side of that line. Ed Ingram, the rookie at right guard, his first time out of the United States. C.J. Ham, we'll see him out there. He's not there right now. They've gone single back, but he'll play a role in this game today.
Don't get me too excited, Kevin. I know my guy.
Motion across from Thielen on first down. This is Dalvin Cook, his first carry back in the shoulder harness, and he gets 3 to the 38. Demario Davis, and maybe you'll hear a lot for that Saints defense in the middle with the stop. And let's look at this Saints defense. Up front, of course, Cameron Jordan anchors that entire defensive line with David Onyemata. It's a good front four. Demario Davis, we mentioned his name. Pete Werner tied for 5th in the NFL in total tackles, and Tyrann Mathieu leadership in the backfield. But Davis is just a superstar, second-team All-Pro a year ago. Thielen in motion, 2nd down and 7. Cousins looking to the sideline, a little tall for KJ Osborne, and it brings up 3rd down and 7. First challenge early for the Vikings on 3rd down, who have not been good on 3rd down this year, Mark.
And this is the name of the game.